Hello folks! If you are seeking more performance on your laptop or Mac, then certainly the days of the hard disk are long gone. It is a good thing to replace them with a solid-state drive, also called an SSD, which is having fast access and transfer times during the read and write cycles. The SSD exceeds by far the performance of the hard disk and is the ultimate choice for fast processing on your computer. However, there is a catch to SSDs. Although they can store data for a long time, their longevity is constrained, meaning that the amount of read-write cycles will affect the lifetime of the SSD. The SSD consists of a controller and NAND chips. It is the NAND chip that stores the data, and the NAND chip design comes in 4 different hardware designs, defining how many bits are stored per cell. You can see a NAND chip as a matrix with lots of cells, and in every cell we have 1 or more bits. The more bits are stored per cell, the shorter the lifetime of the SSD. The reason being that we require higher voltages to read and write the bits into the cell. Thus, if you eyeball the cheap SSD with the same capacity as a more expensive SSD, then check the specifications, as you might be up for a surprise. And here is why. NAND chips come as SLCs, MLC, TLC, and QLC. Well, that's a mouthful. The SLC, or single level cell, stores 1 bit per cell and has 2 charge levels, and typically used for high speed and durability applications. The MLC, or multi-level cell, stores 2 bits per cell, and it has 4 charge levels, and it's typically classed as a consumer-grade SSD. The TLC, or triple-level cell, stores 3 bits per cell with 8 charge levels, classed as a budget consumer. The QLC, or the quad-level cell, stores 4 bits per cell with 16 charge levels and classed as archival and budget storage. So here you have the difference between them. Now, what does that do for you in terms of lifetime? And the lifetime here is expressed in cycles. The SLC lifetime is about 100,000 cycles. The MLC lifetime ranges between 3,000 and 10,000 cycles. The TLC lifetime is between 1,000 and 5,000 cycles. And the QLC lifetime is between 500 and 1,500 cycles. Thus, pay attention to the specification. A SSD based on TLC technology will be cheaper than an MLC SSD, but will only last half the time in terms of read and write cycles. Thank you for viewing.